Make sure that goes up fine. Let's see. Yep, we're loading, we're good. I did make sure to change it to let's, Yep, I did, brilliant, right. Ah, hello everybody. Ooh, whoops. So, oh, whoops, there you go. Whew. Hey everybody, hello, sorry for the last time I didn't show up. The reason was I was having some issues at home. And I was so busy helping out Mum and stuff. Because her mother died. And like me, she doesn't really show her emotions much. So it was quite difficult, you know, trying to talk about it. Especially as I personally don't have a good connection with, well, I've never had a good connection with Gran, to be honest. So yeah, unfortunately. But I'm back here, and hopefully we should at least get close to 2 hours out of this. Awesome, just space here, so just be silent. But no, I need to work at this. I need to work at the streaming. Otherwise, you know, I'll probably fade to the dark. Well, more so if the bloody thing doesn't connect fast enough. Come on Twitch, you know I'm online. You're showing me off right now. Why are you still saying no one's here? I'm here. Delete that program, delete that. Right. Twitch. Click on myself. Oh look, brilliant. It's now loaded up. Alright. As we left it last time, these creepy people and that girl came in here while we were hiding in the autopsy areas, and they found this secret room, and we also found a way to open it because one of the idiots dropped a bit of cloth that blocked the door bit. There we go. We all looked at each other and nodded a little, then began to descend the staircase. Now, what are we going to find here? Dark cult? Cthulhu? Illegal experimentation similar to the whole flashbacks the guy kept having? We shall see. As we went down, it got darker and the air got heavier and more humid. And after we'd gone down for a few minutes, we ran into a door. We'd probably gone down about a floor. I turned the knob and it opened easily. Maybe it hadn't been locked to begin with. It was a dimly lit, musty smelling hallway. It was clear the place hadn't been abandoned, and there wasn't a layer of dust anywhere. It even felt like it had been cleaned. But it felt so old. There was a sense of desolation, as if no one had wanted to use this place for anything for a very long time. Had it been like this since the hospital above us was built? And this air, I knew it. So my head started to hurt as the horrible memories came back. So we could seem to remember too. That's right, this was the place. I didn't know how we'd done it, but when we were kids, the two of us had snuck in here into the basement of AH Tokyo General Hospital. We were trying to investigate an urban legend about Amy. And then Sarika and I... we'd seen it. I tried to avoid thinking about it as much as I possibly could, but I'd failed. The memory would come back to me, then fade, and then come back again. As I'd grown up, I'd even tried to convince myself that I'd never seen anything at all. But I failed at that too. It was unreal, like something out of a nightmare, but something in my heart told me that it was real. And it was real after all. Fucking hell.
Oi, どうしたんだよ、二人とも。
To realise that there was something wrong with Sarika and I and tried to pull us back up the stairs. But you couldn't do that. There were suddenly footsteps behind us. I could hear what sounded like the panting of a beast behind me. I could feel its warm, stinking breath on my neck.
何かいる。
I couldn't turn around. I wanted to fall to the ground in terror. But if I did that, I knew somehow that thing behind me would attack. Suddenly I heard Sarika's thin, frail voice. She should have been right next to me, but for some reason I couldn't see her.
Oh no.
And then her voice was cut off. And then there was the sound of something being crushed. What the fuck? Then the sound of what sounded like someone kneading a bowl of meat. Oh. And mixed with it was the sound of snapping bones. Oh no. I think, you know what's happened? Turned around and suddenly froze with terror.
Miyashiro. あれなんだなんなんだよおい
No, you idiot, don't look. If you look, it will kill you. So don't look. Bloody piece of meat fell to the ground at our feet. It was what used to be Sarika. She screamed. I couldn't help myself. I turned around and looked at what we were seeing. And what I saw was... Fucking hell. It was standing there, moaning in a voice that was filled with hatred and pain. The Ninja of the Outcry. Ooh. What was that? What the hell was that? A giant woman with the head of a sumo sticker? It was almost like a bad joke. I wanted to laugh. This hilarious looking monster is going to be what killed me? What the hell kind of death was that? If you laugh, that thing isn't scary at all. Giant woman's hand stretched out for me. As it moaned in pain, its arm moved and crushed me. And suddenly my vision went black. I couldn't see anything. Then I realised it had probably crushed my eyes. That hilarious looking sumo sticker woman had crushed my eyes. I was going to be torn apart like Sarika and killed. That's the Joker laugh for you. It was the funniest thing in the world. Could you even imagine anything stupider?
Oi, 何をしている?
Suddenly I heard a sharp voice next to me. Something moved over my mouth to stop me from laughing. I was grabbed from behind, and thin but powerful arms were wrapping around my neck. It hurt, I couldn't breathe.
おとなしくしろ。それ以上バカでかい声を上げるな。静かにするなら話してやる。でなければ、このまま締め落とす。
And as hard as I could, and the hands around my neck relaxed, and it became much easier to breathe. Oh. My vision came back at the same time. Whoever had grabbed me had covered my eyes as well as my mouth. They hadn't been crushed at all. After all.
あの女は化け物は。
だから落ち着け。お前は。
I doubled with her in pain and she punched me in the stomach. I could feel stomach acid coming up in my throat and burning it. But the pain made my head feel much clearer. I looked up, I didn't see a monster with the head of the sumo sticker anymore. Just a dark, musty hallway.
あれ、今のはただの幻覚。大丈夫か？
She's alive!
尾上、人、僕は何を？なんか発作を起こしたんだよ。しかも急に叫び出して。
私たちもパニックになりそうだったの。そしたら久野里さんが助けてくれて。
久野里さん。
Sato, wasn't that? Oh right, the girl who was with Shinjo?
まったく素人どもがこんなところで何をしている。
Well, you could thank us for helping solve the case. Yeah, I remember that cold voice. Definitely. I looked back at the speaker.
やっぱりこの人か。
お前たち誰かに連れてこられたというわけではなさそうだな。ということは
Yes, we're being nosy again.
まさか忍び込んできたのか。どうやって？
Very easy, all the doors were unlocked.
どうって。
私たちですらここのキーを入手するのにかなりの苦労を強いられたんだ。なのになぜ？
Surely I bet none of the others, but it really hadn't been hard to get there. None of the doors had been locked. When I told her that, Kunosato glared at us with suspicious eyes.
久野里さん？
まあいい。とにかく邪魔だ。 今すぐ帰れ。
No, this is my story. Fuck off.
おいおい、そりゃないだろ。助けてくれたのは感謝するけどさ、いきなり邪魔者扱いとか。
Next instant, Guzoro closed the gap between Ito and herself and started strangling him. Fucking hell, woman, you need to get some.
と言ったのが聞こえなかったのか。
You need to get some some bloody social skills. God. Could you imagine her in a shop? I'm not sure what I'd like. Could you be quiet, please? I'm just asking you, could you be quiet, please? You know, tears coming out of his eyes. I can understand why. I didn't know how she could store so much energy in her tiny body, but it had just felt like it myself. It felt like myself. She rubbed his throat in pain and she let him go.
もう一度言う。邪魔だ。帰れ。
In the way, we opened this door, bitch! Her voice was intimidating enough that I almost obeyed, but we'd come here for a reason, and... This place has something to do with our past. If I could, I wanted to find out what happened then. Maybe we could be rid of this nightmare that had been making us suffer for so long. So, even though she scared me, I needed to tell her straight.
僕たちは
That's telling her straight.
私たちはやらなきゃいけないことがあってきたんです。そんな風に頭ごなしに帰れって言われても帰れません。
Well said.
おのえ。
That was what I was trying to say.
おのえ。お前。おのえ、セリカか。
Did you not know this before?
そうですけど。
Yes, that's right. Ugh.
何か？
いや、とにかく帰るんだ。
危険なのは分かってます。でも僕たちだってどうしても。
誰がお前たちの心配をしている？
We had just assumed?
え？
私は私の目的があってここにいる。お前たちに勝手な行動をされて、その目的の遂行を邪魔されては困ると、そう言ってるんだ。
How cold. Yeah, it's freezing.
その目的って何なんです？
You see, she's the true ice princess, not Elsa.
お前たちには関係ない。
She turned around and decided to walk away.
いいですよ。だったら僕たちも勝手にしますから。
しますから。
Yeah.
何？
Hey, you said you didn't care about us, blah blah blah, so... She turned around and stared at her, so glare was like a fierce panther's. Swore on my words, Sarika didn't.
理由も話せないような人の言うことになんて従いません。
貴様。
Oh, nice fangs she's got.
さあ、タク、しんちゃんも行こう。急いでタクのスマホ見つけなきゃ。
ああ。やっぱ女っていざって時強えな。
You don't know anything, you so-called right-sider. Ito whispered in my ear.
だったらおとなしくついてこい。私の言うことに逆らうなよ。
いいんすか？
She'll become very polite after toward her after she strangled him. Understandable, I guess.
時間がないんだ。しかも、ここまで慎重に調査を進めてきたのに、お前たちが見つかったり、騒ぎを起こされでもしたら、すべてが水の泡になる。
Her arrogant manner was almost enough to make me talk back to her, but then I realised something. If she'd done a lot of careful investigation, that meant she had information that we didn't. So wouldn't it be better to pretend to obey for now?
それで最後にはこっちが利用してやる。
話は終わりだ。壁沿いに静かについてこい。大きな音や声は出すな。
Shut down the hallway and then move further to the wall. And then she started to move, quickly and quietly. I made eye contact with Ato and Sarika and then followed her. Further down the hallway we went, the darker it got. The lights were sporadically placed, and half of them were burnt out. You had to look carefully to see more than a few meters ahead. The only things I had to guide me were the black-haired girl in front of me, and the wall that I was touching with my hand. The wall hadn't been repaired for a long time. In some places the paint had fallen off, and in parts the steel beams underneath were exposed. This place must have been a long time ago. I'm guessing before the restoration. We walked through the underground labyrinth as quietly as we could. None of my 5 senses were of any use to me now, and I had no idea where I was or how I'd gotten there. I couldn't seemed to know exactly where she was going. Looking back, maybe we were lucky to meet her. I had no idea how long we'd been walking, but we finally came to a part of the hallway with the row of doors on the opposite wall. Doors were made of steel and looked very strong. On the upper part of each was what looked like a number plate. There were tiny windows on the doors, but they had thick bars on them. They looked like solitary confinement cells I'd seen on a TV show once.
この中に人が？いや、まさかな。
I'd say yes way. The space beyond the bars was pitch black, and I couldn't tell if there was anything inside.
なんか気味悪いな。
Kind of, it's very creepy. You don't know if they're looking back out at you.
だから黙って歩け。
すいません。
She quickly apologized, but Kunisara turned around, walked up to him, and wrapped her hand around his throat again. Oh god damn it, woman, would you stop threatening children? It's really a turn off.
遊びじゃないんだ。お前死ぬぞ。
That sound effect they're using is like the same for that poor bastard that was on that rotating bed. Ito nodded again and again until she finally glared at him one last time and let him go. He put his hand to his throat and moaned a little. It was obvious that Kurosato wasn't messing around. Maybe this place was more dangerous than I thought. Suddenly I heard the sound of someone pounding the door from the inside.
Huh? Huh?
Someone was inside?
なんなんだよ、おい。
静かにしろ。騒ぐな。
But. We almost screamed, but when we saw Kasara's glare, we quickly put our hands over our mouths. But what the hell was that voice? So he tugged frankly at my arm. And Ito grabbed onto me too. I wanted to cling to someone too, but there was no one for me to grab.
あっちの扉の中から目が。何？
I looked at where Ito was pointing and tried to see for myself. But I couldn't see anything.
気のせいだろ。いや、確かに見た。間違いなく目だった。
The hell? Now they were singing. There we go, singing in a tiny, barely audible voice. Creak, creak, a woman was pushing an old baby carriage down the hallway towards us. She was the one singing. God, that's creepy. Serena as I cringed in fear. My heart was beating so fast, so loud that I could hear the sound echoing in my ears.
止まれ。壁に張り付いてじっとしている。向こうにはこっちが見えていない。で
も。
いいから喋るな。
So I pushed her back up against the wall and stopped breathing. We did the same, our bodies shaking with fear as we moved.
もっとお歌歌ってほしいのね。
God, that's creepy. Oh fuck, it's getting closer. Sound the creaking old carriage got closer and closer. The woman passed near us. Griselle was right. Her eyes were hazy and out of focus, and she didn't seem to notice us. But she was only a meter away. Slowly, slowly. She sang and she pushed the carriage right past us. Ito was so terrified his body started to spasm. He gave a small cry. One stopped right in front of us and slowly turned around. Her empty eyes stared at us and slowly, jerkily, like a broken machine, she tilted her head. Clung to the wall and held our breath, unable to move a muscle. We were too scared to even close our eyes. I couldn't take any more. I wanted out. I wanted to get away from here. If I stayed here another minute, I was gonna go crazy. Stared at us for what felt like hours, but then she looked forward once more, as if nothing had happened, and started to walk again. Jesus. Christ. I was clutched to the ground in relief. I couldn't take my eyes off of her as she disappeared into the darkness.
自分たちがどういう場所にいるのか、少しは分かったか。
A ward for the criminally dangerous psychotic? That appears to have no wardens or anyone. It was almost been crushed by terror, Kunisara had been completely calm.
帰りたいと泣いてももう遅いからな。そこが目的の部屋だ。
Kunisara moved away from the wall and stared straight in front of us.
目的の部屋
I followed her gaze to a pair of double doors in darkness. They were different than the others. They looked like doors to a normal lab.
来い。遅れるな。
So I headed towards the doors, seeming completely unafraid. Sarika's legs were shaking too much for her to move, so Ito and I helped her as we followed. When we got to the door, Kunosato took out what looked like a keycard from her skirt pocket. This door had a electronic lock, unlike the others we'd seen so far. She put the keycard over the leader and the door swung open silently. Just been in the room, we quickly followed. They all gasped as we entered the room. The entire wall of the room was lined with monitors. They were probably set up to observe something, but every one of them was off, so there was no way to tell what. But it was hard to believe that someone would set up something like this in a normal hospital.
Oi.
Hey.
And so I turned towards Ito and gave him an order in a flat and motionless voice.
見張りくらいはやってもらおう。ドアの外の音に注意してろ。誰か来たら知らせるんだ。
了解
It's been put to good use. Ito nodded, looked around the room, and then headed straight for the computer. Took a look at the wiring behind it, and then flipped the power switch. Zzz, kaboom! Indeed. She's starting to make a low noise.
動くんですか
I'd hope so.
見ればわかるだろう。
Yeah, I can. Well. Just by looking at something, I could assume it works, but if there's missing vital parts inside, I wouldn't know until I opened it.
でも勝手に立ち上げたりして大丈夫なんすかね
どうして？
だってネットでつながってたりしたら動かしてることバレるんじゃ。
心配ない。こいつがスタンドアローンだということは確認してある。
That explained it. If that was true, at least we wouldn't have to worry about someone seeing it from the outside.
お前たちが思いつくようなことを私が考えないとでも思ったのか。バカにするなよ。
That's not an insult. I mean, whatever. She's as obnoxious as ever. That's very true. Neither of us know the first thing about you, though, so can you really blame us for something that neither Ito nor I could say? The OS on the computer booted up. It was Windows 7. Everything makes sense now. No, it's Windows Vista. Everything makes sense now. Haha. I looked at the screen and saw Kunosato was entering some kind of password. Password accepted on the screen filled with several folders. She opened them up and began carefully checking the contents of each one. Unfortunately, many of the files were written in English and we had no idea what they said. Kunosato, however, was reading through each one and nodding.
これはフォルダ自体にパスがかかってるな。ということはこの先か。
She seemed to be trying to unlock the password at incredible speed.
なんだよ。彼女学校で見たことあるか いや、どうしてだ？学校にいたんだよ。うちの制服着て。だから、うちの生徒のはずなんだけど。そうか。お前も見たことないのか。マジかよ、それ。
You seem more shocked than I expected.
嘘だろ。こんな美人、俺がチェックしてなかっただとは。
Oh, for God's sake, Hito, there's far more serious things to be worrying about now than some ass. Not only was she attractive, she seemed incredibly smart, and she had an arrogant attitude that made her nothing like the other students. Oh, I see. That's what's making her interesting, is that she's unique. If she'd been going to school, she would have stood out in both a good and a bad way. But Ito didn't know her?
何を調べてるんですか?
So you asked a question that both Ito and I had been too afraid to ask? I was sure she'd be told to shut up, but...
この施設で何が行われていたかだよ。
She answered Vika's question much more easily than I expected. Then maybe I could ask something too.
この施設って病院とは何か関係が？
黙ってろと言っただろうが。
Great. Damn it. Why was I getting treated so differently? Was it because Vika was a girl? Was she one of, you know, those types? Oh no, the invasion of the lesbians. I'm joking. Don't tell me she normally dressed and acted like a boy. What? That doesn't... Fuck you, Japan. Just fuck you. That'll explain why Ito didn't know her. So ignored me and typed in a series of commands, then opened what looked like a top secret file. And then?
Done it.
Done it sounded like she said. And kaboom! It smiled for the first time that I'd ever seen and clicked on a file. And then something appeared on the screen. Was it some kind of drawing? No, it's from those patterns. A strange picture in ink and paint.
何これ? 落書き?
No.
いや違う。あれは。
I'd seen it somewhere before. Yeah, in the Cool Cat magazines.
そうか。ロールシャッハテストだ。
Yeah, Rorschach test. I remembered reading about them in the issue of Cool Cat Press.
ほう。抜けた顔をしているが、最低限の知識はあるようだな。
Bare minimum knowledge. And that's when she turns around and says, well, you just only knew that because it says Rorschach at the top right there, you bloody... I'm not sure if it was a compliment or an insult.
ロールシャッハテスト?
あれだ。確か性格診断かなんかの。そう。インクのシミでできた全く意味のない図形が何に見えるかで、その人の性格や思考が分析できるんだ。
正確に言えば、インクのシミを落とした紙を真ん中で折り曲げ、それで生じた左右対称の図形を使う。
As like Kunosawa said, all the pictures on the screen were almost perfectly symmetrical.
ただし、ロールシャッハテスト自体、果たして精神分析法として有効かどうか、疑問視もされているんだがな。
Are there? Kunosawa was studying the screen intently.
ってことは、ここはその、上にある精神科と同じような施設だったということですか?
Not like the one upstairs. If that was the case, I can imagine what these monitors were there for. They were to look at each of the patient's rooms. That would mean that this was a medical facility that treated illness. At least that's what I wanted it to mean, because that thing that Sarika and I had seen as a child, that strange atmosphere that we'd sensed, and that voice which I could still hear in my ears. We abandoned her and ran away from this place. So if that wasn't some kind of torture chamber, and this place was actually curing her, Sarika and I would be free of the guilt that had been with us for so long. But my hopes...
違う。ここはそんな生優しい場所じゃない。
were quickly dashed by Kunisata's answer. She opened another folder. It was filled with reports written in Japanese this time.
センスへの断続的刺激による臨床実験。ロブスに与える電気信号とフェノメノン。思った通り、ここでは脳科学方面からのアプローチによる臨床実験が行われていたようだな。
脳科学？臨床実験って？
うるさい。余計な口を挟むな。
Oh, for God's sake.
でも僕のよく知ってる子がここにいたかもしれないんです。
何？
I lied. I didn't know who she was. But if I didn't lie, it didn't feel like she was going to tell me anything. Just as I expected, when she turned around I saw the first faint glimmerings of interest in me on Kunisato's face. I gave her a brief description of what I'd witnessed here so long ago. Kunisato bit her lip. Her expression was different than before. But then she forced herself to look back at the computer.
はあ。それは間違いなく人体実験だ。
人体実験？
No, then that meant... Then that meant she was... That horrible vision started to eat away at me again.
簡単に言えば人間の脳をいじる実験だよ。
脳をいじるって、そんな。
だから言っただろ。ここはそんな生優しい場所じゃないと。
Because I was trying to keep her face as expressionless as possible. And then the second she opened up another file, she gasped a little. I could see the words on the screen as well.
ちょっと待て。なんだよあれ。
She was completely focused on reading the report, so she didn't notice that I was looking over her shoulder as well.
超感覚的知覚に関する臨床実験。特殊な事象異変を発現させるための具体的傾向。
What were event fluctuations? And so I clicked the mouse to move to the next page. I read along with her.
視覚刺激による発症。的中率 9.25%。中脳辺縁系ニューロンのドーパミン分泌の誘発による発現。視床下部損傷と切除。発症見られず。思考のトレース。リモートビューイング。妄想の増幅による事象への影響。
Bloody hell. Over how the report was filled with specialized language that I didn't really understand. But by desperately connecting the words I did know, I managed to make some sense of the report. And
まさかそんなことが。
I was stunned. Was that really possible? The girl who'd cried for us to help was being experimented on here. And the point in those experiments was...
人間の脳をいじって超常的な特殊能力を発症させる実験。
That explained why Shinjo and Kunosato were talking about psychics. And that was the commonality that I suspected was lurking behind the murders.
おい、
Kunosato caught me looking and threatened me in a low voice. But I didn't have time to worry about that.
これ本当なんですか？こんな SF みたいなことが本当に。
She looked unhappy but gave in.
実験自体は随分と前から行われていたようだ。というよりも、この病院自体がその実験のカモフラージュのために建てられたと考えてもいい。
この病院が？
ああ。
それで、今は？
はあ？
今は行われてるんですか？その実験。
If that was true, was she still here?
いや、ある出来事をきっかけに中止されたらしい。
The earthquake. So never meant?
中止されたのはちょうど6年前。2009年11月6日。
それって渋谷地震の日。地震のせいで研究どころじゃなくなったのか？
いいや違うな。この病院は震源域の外だ。被害は全く受けていない。
じゃあどうして？
だからそれを探って。
Kasura stopped short and clicked her tongue. She must have decided she told us too much.
いいからおとなしくしていろ。
She pushed me away from the screen lightly. It looked like she didn't want me to read anymore.
これは。
Kasura's hand froze on the mouse. She was staring intently at the screen. Then she started to talk to herself.
11番目のロールシャッハが脳に与える影響。11番目。
11th? She just knocked me away so that I couldn't see the screen, but I couldn't help but lean forward. Her voice was just that strange.
どうしたんですか？
ロールシャッハテストには10種類の絵しか存在しない。11番目なんて聞いたことも。だから黙ってろお前。
And so I turned around and glared at me. When she did, I caught a glimpse of the monitor. Yeah, 10. Fig was filled with thumbnails of different Rorschach tests. And Kunsao was just about to click on the next mysterious... She clicked to open the file. When she did, let me guess. The fuck? It's the sumo! It's the sumo with the 3 eyes. Then the screen was...
歴史シール。
Ah, what was going on? I felt sick. I couldn't stand. I collapsed to the floor. I felt like something was crawling up from the bottom of my intestines. That something was bugs! Tiny, slimy bugs with lots of little feet were crawling up from my stomach into my throat, scattering disgusting fluids behind them as they moved. Disgusting crawling sensation passed through my throat and out into my mouth. What the hell were these things? Stop it! Help me! I feel sick! Help me! Get out of my body!
タク
Why was she sounding happy?
しっかりしてよ。タクってば。
She's still sounding happy about it. Huh? Did I fall asleep? No, that wasn't it. I looked at the screen, gotten sick, and then passed out? Where was I? My head felt awfully cold.
なんだか気持ちがいいね。
What? What feels kinda good? I could hear Sarika's voice. I couldn't see her. Where was I?
ほら見て見て。しんちゃんたらあんな格好になってる。
Ito was there?
私とタクもお揃いだね。
Huh? Matching? What was she talking about? When I looked at the side and saw it, my head cleared instantly. Saru was next to me, lying in the same kind of seat I'd seen the girl in the vision sitting in. What was strange was her head. And there was something on top of it, slimy and pink. No, that wasn't it. That was... That was her brain! Holy shit! This girl was completely gone, with several electrodes sticking out of what remained. Suddenly heard a high-pitched voice on the other side. It took some time before I realised that the voice belonged to Ito. That's how insane it sounded. Fucking hell. I couldn't tell if Ito was screaming in pain or pleasure. His brain was exposed, and part of it seemed to be missing.
気持ちいいね。タク。
I tried to move, but I was held down by tight and I couldn't budge. I heard a cold voice from above my head. The voice was...
今すぐお前もあいつのようにしてやる。だからじっとしているがいい。
Huh? Something cold touched my head. At least that's how it felt. It felt good. Like my brain was going to melt. And soon I wasn't sure where I ended, and the rest of the world began. What the hell was going on? Huh? Where was I? I was back in the basement?
タク、大丈夫？
あ、大丈夫だ。起きられるか？ほら。
Just slowly help me up on my feet.
悪い。僕、どうしたんだ？
うん、画面にね、例の怖いシールがいきなりアップになったからびっくりしたんだよ。それで転んでタクは頭を打っちゃって。
そうか。
I rubbed the back of my head, and sure enough, there was a big bump. At least your head's still there. Cosette was staring at me from the front of the screen. I thought she was going to complain again, but instead she pulled me up to look at the screen.
確かめてもらいたいことができた。来い。
あのシールなら許してください。なんか気分が優れなくて。
いや、あれじゃない。いいから来い。
見るなって言ったり見ろって言ったり。
なんだ。
わかりましたよ。
Since it was clear that she wasn't going to take no for an answer, I stood next to
お
her.
前に確認してほしいのはこのファイルだ。
As I tapped the report on the screen with the nails.
11番目のロールシャン派。さっきの画像に何らかの効果があるとみなされて、初めて実験に使用されたのが2007年とある。
Ooh. 2007 was 2 years before the Shibuya earthquake. That was right about the time people started to see the sumo stickers, if I remember right. And that was the same year we'd snuck in here to find out the truth about the urban legend of Amy. I took the medicine with the next part.
自称変異を起こす素養を持つ存在のみが人の顔を模したように見える11番目の画像に対し、通常の人間とは異なる反応を示す。そのことが判明した。この症状が最初に観測されたのは、被験体番号第79号、南沢千里からであり、
And then I stopped scrolling down the screen. There was a picture of a girl there.
どうだ、その子に見覚えがあるか。
タク、この子。
あ、
Remember her? That was the girl. That was the girl we'd seen that day. That was the girl who'd seen us and begged for help. Kasata looked at me.
さっき話していたこの施設にいたかもしれない友達というのはこの子なんだな。
はい。
Oh, damn it, not to lie better. Which was all Aaron, but so I keep the lie that she was my friend. To his words, I only just now learned that her name was Menamisawa Senri.
そうか。
Kasata looked very sad. I didn't know she was even capable of looking that way. She stared at the picture of herself.
私はお前のことは嫌いだが、ここで苦しんでいた友達をずっと忘れないでいることには敬意を払ってもいい。
Well, doesn't that make you feel like a total dick? Her eyes grew just a little softer. But I felt a cold sweat as I looked at them. It wasn't out of friendship that I'd never been able to forget that girl named Minamara Sunai. It was because she was in my nightmare. But I couldn't say that. All I could do was try and make it hard to tell what I was really thinking.
本当は救いたかったのに、それができなかった。でも、それは仕方のないことだ。気に病むことはない。
そうじゃない。違うんだ。
I'd been too afraid to save her and I abandoned her.
今、彼女はどうしているんだろう。
Because I didn't realise what I was thinking though. She called up more data on the girl called Menamisawa Senri.
彼女は11番目の画像で特殊な兆候を見せた被験者としてかなり強引な実験を受けていたようだ。でも 死ぬことなく生き延びた。
But she survived. That suggests that other people didn't survive. Forceful experiments? The kind that could kill you? When I heard that, I almost threw up. I did my best to keep Kunosato from finding out.
だが、渋谷地震の時に運悪く震源域に居合わせて、それ以降は行方不明ということになっているな。
行方不明？
いや、正確には、この実験施設が地震の直後に機能を終えてしまったため、彼女に関するデータが存在しないというのが正しい。ただ、地震の犠牲になった可能性は高いな。
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
そうですか。
It was horrible, but I felt a little less like throwing up. At least she hadn't died because of the experiments or because we'd abandoned her. Hearing that made me feel like I'd been forgiven a little. A violent sense of self-hatred overcame me again.
ごめん。南さん、千里さん。
She'd been practically tortured here as part of those experiments, and then been caught in the earthquake. But and then I felt something tugging at the edge of my memories.
南沢さん？
Hadn't I heard that name somewhere before? But then, where? And from who?
あれ？でも
Before I could think about it any further, Joe spoke up hesitantly.
この実験施設、機能を終えたっておかしいですよ。その割にあちこちに人がいましたよね。それに小さな女の子も。
そうだよね。
俺たちその女の子を追ってここへ来たんです。ここが廃棄された施設って言うなら、あの子一体何を？
ああ、そのことか。
So close the farm as necessary, and her face took on its usual cool, motionless expression.
ここは今、実験中にトラブルのあった被験者たちの保護施設として使われている。
実験中にトラブルのあった被験者？
実験に失敗して脳に損傷を負ったり、正気を失った患者を程度によって軟禁、もしくは監禁しておくための地下収容所ということだ。
Yeah, like that crazy bitch in a bloody pram. Cold chill ran through my body. Yeah, it's the same here.
まさかそんなことって。
ありえねえ。
ひどい。
目的のためならどんなことでもやる連中がいる。お前たちが相手にしているのはそういう連中なんだ。だから最初に警告してやったろ。
Does I open another file?
これで見る限り、現在でも20名近くの人間がここにいるようだな。
She scrolled down the page and a new picture appeared.
待ってください。その子。
That's the girl. (2001) That was the girl we'd been following.
間違いないよ、タク。名前は山添うきちゃん？
この子ももともと実験に使われた被験者だったようだな。
She hasn't aged. This shattering revelation was presented to us as a mere matter of fact, as if it was the most ordinary thing imaginable. Sweetie covered her mouth with her hand and her eyes went wide. Then she suffered the same fate as Mina Misawa Senri? Yeah, over there, there's another one.
幸い、彼女は最後まで正気を失うことなく実験に耐え、生き残った。今はこのフロアで、収容者たちの世話をする仕事を与えられているらしい。
収容者たちの世話。
I thought she was a criminal who'd stolen my smartphone and threatened me. And what's more, I thought she was either connected with the killer, or maybe that she was the killer herself. But now I wasn't sure.
いや、ダメだ。見かけや生い立ちに騙されちゃダメだ。あの状況だと、僕のスマホを拾えたのは彼女だけなんだ。それに、ここでの実験の被験者ということは、何らかの、その、能力者の可能性だってある。解約したはずのスマホから電話してくれなんてゲート、そういう能力でもない限り不可能じゃないか。
So mind raised, Kunosato was checking out every bit of data on the machine. But
実験の結果、ディソードの発言は全被験者の 0.01% に満たず失敗と断定。別の技術を模索すべきと結論。
yeah, 0.01% is fucking nothing.
やっぱりか。バカな科学者どもが。
Because I was saying I could have ticked off as she closed all the folders and turned off the PC.
ディソード。
Strange words snapped me out of my reverie. It seemed that was what she was looking for. I looked at her, hoping for some kind of answer, but she just glared back at me with terrifying eyes.
そろそろ時間的に限界だ。出るぞ。
え？
これ以上ここにいれば発見される。
でも僕たちの目的がまだ。
お前たちは計画がずさんすぎる。この施設内の構造すら知らないのだろう。
Oh, what was that slowdown for? God knows. She was right. I'd snuck in there as a child, but that was all. I didn't remember the details.
そんなことでは探したところで無駄だ。
She was right, damn it, but there was some way. There must be some way. I looked around the room and saw rows of monitors. If they were on, they could at least tell us what's going on around the facility. Maybe they could tell us where Yamazo Yuki was.
どうした宮代？このモニターの電源がないか探してるんだよ。こいつが使えれば、あるいは。
無駄だ。そもそもその監視システム自体動いているのかも。
Suddenly the room was bathed in pale light. All the monitors on the wall turned on. All we could do was gasp. What we thought were security cameras were showing. What the fuck? Ah! Hundreds of sumo stickers! I almost screamed. I was so surprised.
タク、これ。
Inside the monitors on the wall was face after sumo sticker face, all looking at me. What was this? What was going on?
あれ、ここは。
おいおい、勝手に寝るんじゃない。
Sato. Huh? I was back in the chair. But was this a dream? Which was the dream? Was the dream of being in this chair, or had I been dreaming of being in the monitoring room? My head felt really cold. Oh, that's right. It opened on my skull. Said that so
お
nonchalantly.
前はなかなかいい脳みそをしているな。
Oh, do you want to fuck it? Did I?
ピンク色でシワが多くて、とても美味しそうだ。
Hannibal Lecter, anyone?
それは喜んでいいんですか？
もちろんだ。さて、それじゃあそろそろいただくとするか。
Oh shit. Sato grinned with glee and took something metallic out of her pocket. A spoon?
人間の脳はこうして生きたまま食べるのがうまいんだ。
Oh. Huh? Who knew?
では失礼して。
No, I've lost one. Oh no, I've lost math. Oh, she was eating it. She said I was eating my brain.
ダメだ、止まらない。
Now I've forgotten my name. Oh, I really am starting to feel sick now. Oh.
食べられるってこんなに気持ちがいいんだ。
Lost the ability to speak.
もっと食べて。僕は食べて。
But yeah, I would think I was going insane that happened. Again. I had another weird delusion. I quickly shook my head and slapped my cheek to snap myself out of it.
なんかやだ。
気色悪い。
Tsurugu Nito looked unhappy. It was because of the sumo stickers displayed on the screen monitors. I left the monitors once more, trying my best to avoid the sumo stickers.
あれはこの病院の中じゃない。
Still, the monitors were showing the inside of the hospital, but someone looking somewhere else. Street corners in Shibuya, signs, under bridges, alleyways, overpasses, train stations, staircases, store walls. And then I realised, all the monitors with sumo stickers.
病院の外の監視カメラだけじゃないか。
Some of them I knew.
あそこは
That was the spot where Caruso had been attacked. Of course, there were sumo stickers there.
なるほどな。探していたということか。
Ah, don't eat my brain.
探していた。
さっきのファイルに書いてあっただろ。特殊な事象変異を引き起こす人間は11番目のこの画像に反応を示すと。
So I pointed at the corner of one of the monitors. I quickly looked away before I got a direct look at the sumo sticker. In other words, whoever was using this place put up the 11th Rorschach image all over Shibuya and used these cameras to find people who reacted to it. And then they took them here and did those horrible experiments? remembered what I'd seen happen to Minister Surrey and felt like I was going to throw up again. And then couldn't start to make a sharp noise. She put her hand on one of the monitors to brush away the dust and stared at it. It showed something moving around a dark room. There was no sumo sticker there. It wasn't an image of Shibuya or the hospital above, so it was probably showing one of the rooms down here.
あの子
That was definitely the girl. On the screen. She was saying something to an old person lying on a bed and gently wrapping belts around their arms and legs.
急げ。もうじき警備が回ってくる時間だ。
That girl was my only clue as to where my smartphone was, which meant that we had to find the room on the monitor. Once that son told me that she knew where she was. Where it was. She'd been uncooperative so far, I had no idea why she suddenly decided to help. But when she saw the girl, she suddenly said that she'd go with us. Of course, I knew her well enough by now. She wasn't helping us. She'd simply taken an interest in that girl. At least, that was how I saw it. As we moved down the dim hallway, the temperature dropped and the humidity went up. Oh, my brain still feels kind of tingly, like I was almost the one having that it's not worth thinking about. Jesus.
ここだ。
She stopped in front of the door with strange words on the plate. Confinement room 3. Oh, that sounds inviting and legal. So I opened the door a little, taking care to make as little noise as possible. I peeked inside. And there I saw a world that I'd only ever seen in movies. There were rows of beds in the room. And there were what appeared to be prisoners lying on them. They had different ages and sexes. Some were old, some seemed young. And one of them I recognised. It was the old lady that the girl had been walking with before. Oh, it's a zombie!
21398179983757.
He's spouting numbers. Sounds like she's been sick. He's crying out. Some were screaming, some were counting numbers endlessly. One was a girl who was endlessly chewing her food. It seemed unreal. I remember the woman with the baby carriage I'd passed before and felt cold sweat forming on my palms.
ここは
強度の OCSD 視床下部損傷による過食およびチューイング大脳半球損傷による反則空間無視障害全員脳をいじられてる
Ugh. OCSD, what's that? Neglect, the inability of a person to recognize stimuli that occur on either their left or right side, caused by some form of damage to the brain. For example, if a patient with disability was asked to draw a picture of an analog clock, they would only be able to draw half of the numbers. This is because while their eye sees the entire clock, the brain has only recognized half of it. Oh, bloody hell. OCSD, short for Obsessive Compulsive Spectrum Disorders. A spectrum of disorders with obsessive compulsive qualities, such as compulsion to repeatedly wash one's hands, to wipe away an invisible stain. Disorders such as autism and Asperger's syndrome are also considered part of the spectrum. Alright. A type of eating disorder seen in mental patients refers to the act of endlessly chewing one's food rather than chewing and then swallowing. I've done that a few times, to be honest. Especially when I've been feeling really down and not at all well.
じゃあここの人たちはみんな。
そう簡単に処分することもできず、ここで飼い殺してる。
Yeah, you can't exactly get rid of them, can you? For a moment the tone of her voice changed. It felt like there was a pale flame burning somewhere deep within her voice. It was a pale flame of rage which seemed cold at first glance, but was in fact incredibly hot. So he tugged at my sleeve and whispered. She pointed at her bed in the back with her hand over the other. I could see something moving past what looked like a curtain. God, that sounds like an old man's orgasm. Ugh. Don't need that image.
ちょっと窮屈だけど我慢してください。起きたらまたお散歩に行きましょうね。はい、今行きます。待っててください。
Someone appeared from within the curtain. There she is.
あの子だ。
Kill her! Kill her now! Go in the file. Hazuki didn't seem to notice us. She moved around from one patient to another, doing her best to take care of them.
よかった。彼女はまだちゃんと正気を保ってるようだ。
I could hear Kunosato whisper.
彼女からどうやってスマホを返してもらえばいいでしょう。説得とかしても聞いてくれるかどうか。むしろ警報でも鳴らされたら。
私はあの子をここから連れ出す。スマホの話なんて言うのはその後でいくらでも聞け。
Hmm? Took me a moment to figure out what she was saying. But by the time that I did, she'd flung open the door to the room and leapt inside. Her eyes went wide at this sudden intruder. Kunosato grabbed her hand.
誰ですか
Oh shit, you set him off. All the patients started to scream, afraid of this sudden commotion.
皆さん落ち着いてください。大丈夫ですから。
We looked around the room and tried our best to calm the people there, even as Kunosato held onto her arm.
いいから来い。警備に気づかれる。早くしろ。だからあなたは誰ですか。一体何ですか。お前をここから解放してやる。そんな嫌です。やめてください。
Girl named Yamazuri Yuki went pale and tried to free herself from Kunosato's grip. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. She was completely in a panic. Kunosato must have decided there was nothing to be gained by talking, because she quickly moved around behind her and put her arm around the girl's Kurodoroi. When she applied a very light pressure, Yuki moaned for just an instant, and then she slumped backwards into the Kunosato's arms. She seemed to have passed out.
おい。
はい。
タイムリミットだ。はぐれたら置いていく。あとは知らん。ここの連中みたいになりたくなければついてこい。
Sounds like a plan. She put the unconscious girl on her back and then ran outside the room without bothering to wait for us. I was stunned at her speed, but there was no time to be hesitating.
尾上いた。
I motioned to Sarika and Ito and ran out the hallway. We followed after Kunosato as fast as we could. Just like she said, if we got lost here, we'd be caught for sure, and who knew what would happen to us then? Didn't know who was doing these experiments or why, but their victims were suffering horrible fates. As I ran, it felt as if their screams of rage were following me. They're probably following her.
Mo, ダメだ。走れねえ。
Followed Kunosato as fast as we could, and then made it outside her hospital via a different route than before. Kunosato was sweating like a racehorse, and her breathing was heavy, but she never let her guard down for a second. Instead, she seemed to be looking around intently. We were at the back of the hospital. This seemed like the exit where they moved corpses from the morgue to the hearse. For that reason, there was a fence surrounding us that kept us hidden. And so I had evidently taken this fence into account in her escape plans for the start.
これからどうするんですか？
I was too out of breath to speak, so Sarika spoke for me.
地下施設はもう大騒ぎになってるはずだ。ここも間もなく見つかる。死にたくなければ足を動かせ。行くぞ。
Good point. We were almost at the very gate to the hospital. She started to run towards it. We followed her with the last of our strength. There was a guard station there, but inside there were only 2 men, asleep, heads pointed at the ceiling.
それほど長い効き目の薬は使ってない。急がないと目を覚ます。
Ah, I see, that's what you did. I finally made my way through the guard station and finally got past the hospital's outer walls. We ran a little longer and found a van parked in a secluded spot.
何よ、みおちゃん。ずいぶん賑やかじゃない？
Broad-shouldered woman looked up at us from the driver's seat. It was hard to tell how old she was. Her attitude and bearing made her look like an older person, but the mischievous grin on her face made her seem younger.
で、必要なことはつかめた？
ええ。あれだけの犠牲者を出しながら、例の実験では結局、理論を完成させることができなかったようです。
そう。
ディソードの発言にも確実性はなく、ギガロマニアックス実験は失敗だったと。
まあ、予想した通りよね。
ギガロだって。
And what was a dye sword? Didn't she say something about that in the monitoring room?
ただ、重要な情報源を見つけました。
So I opened the rear door and laid Umizuruki on the back seat.
その子が？
多分、実験の生き残りかと。保護。
それは。まあいいわ。しばらくうちで預かっとく。
頼みます。
So I hadn't even dropped her attitude for Detective Shinjo, but now she was being polite. Just who was this woman? Her employer?
で、そっちの子たちは？お友達じゃないわよね。
こっちは使えるかどうか、後ほど判断します。私の家まで送っていただければ。
She seemed to be referring to us, But what did she mean by good? She was as arrogant as ever, and like usual, she was pissing me off.
了解。とにかくみんな乗りなさい。早く。
The voice got a little sharper and pointed to the middle seat in the back of the van. We could hear what sounded like a lot of yelling from the direction of the hospital. Oh shit. We quickly jumped inside and closed the door. Oh shit. We started going in the front passenger seat. The van started quietly and headed off in the light.
Kokoda. 入れ。何をぼさっとしている。さっさとしろ。
お邪魔します。
人の家の中をじろじろ無遠慮に見るものじゃない。
Especially when they're that bloody messy.
家って、もしかしてここが久野里さんの？
そうだ。何か問題でもあるのか？
いや、だって。
The outside wasn't much better, but looking inside, it was hard to believe that there were still apartments this dumpy in Shibuya. The same was true for everything else in the room. Everything in the apartment was the cheapest kind you could buy. The only thing that was worth anything was the computer.
え？どうした？宮下。
I pushed it out of the way and ran over to the computer. The monitor was still on, and the page there was one I'd seen many times. Shibuya News. And it wasn't a display version of the page that we'd seen so many times. The page was in the process of being edited.
嘘。もしかして、ケイさん？
So that was it. I thought I heard her voice somewhere before. Her voice was just too different from the gentle K that we were used to hearing. But that voice was, without a doubt, K's.
嘘マジ？K さんってあの K さん？渋谷ニュースの？
He was pretty excited too, it seemed. Of course he was. Kay was someone we both admired. She was the ultimate right-sider. God, that term again. Since even I admitted it, she had to be at the top of her class. I never thought I'd be able to meet her like this, though. But I can't say I don't imagine Kay having a weird personality like this. Well, maybe you should reevaluate what right side and wrong side are. Just saying. Turns out the girl who had been insulting us the whole evening was the same person as the gentle Kay, that we knew from the Shibuya News. Which was the real one? I didn't know. And why had Kay brought us to her room? I thought I'd remember her saying she decided if she could use us later. I looked over and I saw something strange in the corner of the room. What the hell? As I described it, we called it a sword. But it wasn't sure most people saw it think that. The design was complicated and frankly unrealistic. For some reason, looking at it made me feel uneasy. Made me feel really bad, actually. What was that? I don't know when his cold flare, I believed them. If nothing else, it didn't match the image I had of the person in front of me. Not the K I knew from Shibuya News, or the Kunisata had been swearing to meet me the whole night. Did she maybe have a third identity? Maybe she was a famous cosplayer. Or maybe she was a toy artisan who made life-size weapons. Maybe she was an otaku who collected swords like this. Yes, secret otaku! That got you funny. Anyway, I felt like a bad idea to mention it. Best just ignore it. Best to pretend I never saw it. Pretend nothing ever happened. Anyway, it seemed like I knew something. Not what she's thinking. Why was she holding out? Was she enjoying seeing us confused? Did she enjoy knowing things that we didn't? Was she trying to assume a bigger role in the story? Why did characters like this always act so arrogant when you saw them in movies and novels? Who the hell do you think you are? What? Just give us the damn information already! That's the whole point of your character, right? Are you trying to draw out the mystery so you get more screen time? You're just a side character, so know your damn role. It was like this is like the creator having a go at his characters. You fucking side character, do what you're told. There was no way I could say that. Well, yeah, because one, that's incredibly rude, and two, you're always incredibly rude to claim that someone else is a side character in your story. That's really arrogant. So I just had to wait for her to start talking.
それよりお前。
え？
お前だ、宮代拓。いちいち聞き返すな。
はい。なんでしょう。
Crap, she was really scary. Was the Kay that I'd loved only an image I'd created for myself? And was this girl who she really was? So I stood by the wall and glared at me, oblivious to how I felt.
お前は何の能力者だ？
は？
It was so sudden that I didn't know what I'd been asked. Power? Who? Me?
さっき言ったろ？あの地下施設は今厳重に封鎖されている。ど素人がそんな簡単に入り込めるような場所じゃない。
それはたまたまですよ。なんか偶然とか重なってうまく入れただけです。
隠すな。お前はそれを能力でやってのけたんだ。
だから違います。
監視モニターがいきなり起動したのだってそうだ。
What was she talking about? I didn't have any kind of powers. Wait, Kay, I respected you, so try not to disappoint me so much.
大体何を根拠にそんなことは。
地下施設にお前たちが潜入しているのを見つけた時にな。お前かそっちの彼か、どちらかが能力者じゃないかと疑った。
Kurosawa pointed at me and Ito in turn.
俺もすか？
ああ。だが、お前の方はその後、何の反応も示さなかったからな。除外した。
Do you have to sound it so harsh? I eliminated you. Sounds like you really do have out for him.
反応
？11番目のロールシャッハ画像を見た時の反応だよ。
Oh, that fucking thing. Gunsa's deep dark eyes were peering into me.
だが宮代拓、あの画像を見た時、お前は激しく動揺した。
いや、だってあんな気色悪い絵ですよ。当たり前じゃないですか。
お前のはそういう反応とは全く違う。あの画像を見た時にどう感じた？思い出してみろ。
Fucking terrified, you were eating my brain! Ugh. The feeling I experienced when I'd seen the sumo stick image came back to me. When I looked at it, all the hairs on my body stood on end and I was attacked by nightmarish delusions from which there was no escape. It was so scary I couldn't help but look away for it.
じゃあ 身の潔白を証明するためにもう一度見てみるか、あの画像を。
No. So I turned toward the computer and opened up a folder. She watched my face carefully as she moved to click on the image inside the folder.
嫌です。やめてください。
I slowly sagged to the floor and sat down, sweating pouring from my body. I looked away from the computer. I didn't have the courage to look at that image right now.
いい加減にしてください。
So we got interrupted with a yell. It was the first time in ages I'd heard her yell. I looked up to see her standing between me and Kunosato with her hands on her hips.
一体何なんですか？特に超能力ってそんなアニメや漫画みたいな話真面目にしてどうかしてますよ。
I think we've seen evidence to the contrary.
何？
尾上。
タクは人が殺された場所とかでいっぱいあのシールを見てきてるんです。気持ちが悪くなるの当たり前じゃないですか。私だってラブホの時のことを思い出して吐いちゃいそうになることありますけどそんなくったらないことが証拠だって言うなら、私にだって超能力があるってことになりますよね。
いや、お前は違う。
なんでですか？
Suika pushed harder. When she thought I was in trouble, sometimes she would turn into a totally different person. She would try to protect me in a different way than Kurosu. It made me happy and it made me feel better, but...
尾上、ありがとう。けど、ちょっとだけ抑えてくれ。
でも
いいから、本当にサンキューな。
There was no way I had any kind of psychic power. But I'd already suspected that powers like that were involved in this case somehow. So I wanted to hear what Kunisura had to say. Kunisura looked at me for a moment questioningly and then sighed. Then she took out her phone and made a call. Ghostbusters? The person on the phone didn't seem very happy about it, but they eventually gave their approval. She nodded and hung up the phone, then spoke.
また出かけるぞ。まあ、今度は命の危険はないだろう。安心するがいい。
こんな時間によう来たの。まだ閉店時間までは間があるゆえ、ゆるりと過ごしてゆくがよい。
Bloody hell, how late is this cafe open till? So I took me to the Cafe Lex. We were taken to a big table by the window. Come to think of it, I'd just been here a while ago. Last time it was to listen to the conversation between Naoma Hine and Shinjo. While I was thinking about that, the person Kunosato had called walked into the cafe. They seemed upset.
Huh?
I looked up and saw who it was. I gasped.
こんな時間によう来たの。ゆるりと過ごしてゆくがよい。
Ah!
用が済んだらすぐに帰りますから。
遅かったな。
私にだって準備くらいあるんです。
Naoma Hine? It was the girl I was just thinking about.
あれ？ひなちゃんだ。どうも。これってどういうことっすかね、先輩方。
知らねえって。俺に聞かないでくれ。
True, what was she inviting Hine here for?
っていうか、久野里さん、便利に使って巻き込むのはやめてほしいって言いましたよね。
互いに情報の提供をする。そういう約束だろ。
そっちばっかり私を利用してるくせに。
いいから座れ。
Not denying it. Uma sighed, glancing at us, and sat down and frowned on her face. There was an awkward moment after we ordered our drinks when no one spoke.
それで何なんです？
Once our drinks arrived, Uma, of course, had the first one to speak up.
口で説明するよりも見せた方が早いと思ってな。
まさか話したんですか？
利用価値がありそうだと判断した。
ほんと勘弁してほしいんですけど。
The way they were talking, Uma must have known about these powers as well. And
つべこべ言わずに見せてやれ。
show them? Wait, she couldn't mean...
嫌ですよ、めんどくさい。
宮代拓が能力者かどうか確証を得たい。
いや、だからですね。僕はそんな。
間違いなく能力者ですよ。
Okay, that solves that. I suppose as if it was the most normal thing in the world.
有村。
おい、本当か宮代。
信じられないよ。
だから僕は知らないって。
なるほどね。知らないというのは本当みたいです。無自覚なんですね。
無自覚も何も、有村はなんでそんなこと言い切れるんだよ。
あれ？思い当たる節ありませんか？
Not mind reader, but I'm guessing sensing things?
そんなのあるわけ。
If I had that power, I could have used it for something.
でも自分がこうなってほしいと思ったところでいつも特別なことが起きたりしたでしょ？例えば例のラブホテルに先輩が潜入した時、あの時部屋には確かに鍵がかかっていたんですよ。なのに先輩はどうやって入ってきたんです？
嘘だ。鍵は開いてた。
いいえ、閉まってました。けどいきなり開いたんです。だよね、セリ。
Spiga hesitated for a moment, then looked at me.
確かにガチャって。
尾上？
ほら、それが宮代先輩の能力です。
My power? No way.
おそらく望んだように物体を動かす能力、いわゆるテレキネシス、あるいはサイコキネシスか、それを持っている。
Great, I'm gonna rob some banks then.
病院の地下施設にあんな簡単に侵入できたのもそのおかげだ。
本当かよ。
It was looking at me in shock.
いや、待ってくれ。違う。
Sure, when I'd gone to the psych ward, the underground lab, a lot of coincidences had happened all at once. Doors that normally be locked weren't. Then I'd gone down to the underground facility with the autopsy room. Something had gone stuck, and I'd been able to open the secret door. But
そんな特殊な能力なんて本当にあるわけ。
oh, for God's sake, truly.
でもさ、宮代言ってたよな。今回の事件の鍵かもしれないって。
Exactly.
それはそうだけど。
Sure, I'd been saying it just a little while ago, but only after being told that I was psychic did I understand. I hadn't actually really believed it. When I had said it out loud, I'd acted like it was some brilliant theory, but in my mind, I'd still been treating it as fiction. I mean, You know, right? How could I have something so crazy?
先輩、今から言う質問にすべていいえで答えてください。
は？なんだよいきなり。
いいから答えてください。いいですね。
あ、はい。
I nodded since it didn't seem like I was going to be given a chance to disagree.
自分のクラスの人間はバカばっかりだと思っている。
いいえ。
でも本当はその輪の中に入りたいと思っている。
いいえ。
一人でカラオケに行ったことがある。
いいえ。
一人でカラオケに行ったけれど一曲も歌ってはいない。
いいえ。
クルス先輩と一緒に暮らしていた時、クルス先輩のお風呂を覗いちゃったことがある。
いいえ。
なる
Oh,
ほど。
didn't even hit it.
わかりました。
No. Oh, sorry, we stopped, have we?
わかったって何が？
まず最初の質問。宮代先輩はみんなバカばっかりだと思ってますね。
そんなことは。
それから次。そうは言っても本当は寂しくてみんなの輪の中に入りたいとそう思ってます。
違う。僕は何の生産性もない会話になんて。
Yeah, bullshit.
カラオケに一人で行きましたね。
それは新聞部の取材で言っただけだ。でも歌っては。
それは嘘です。
Oh, poor Miyashiro. Oh, that's gotta be so embarrassing.
本当は歌いました。
歌ってない。
一曲だけですか？
だから歌ってないってば。
なるほど。一曲だけ歌ったんですね。
おい宮代、本当か？お前あれだけ歌ってないって否定してたよな。
Well, you know what they say, lady does protest too much. Oh, how dare you know this stuff? It seemed like a waste, so I did sing one song.
最後にお風呂でクルス先輩を。
もういい、やめろ。
タク。
You pervert! You've destroyed my image of you. What you squeezing away is the voice trap. Made it sound like you lose a buzzer on a game show. Oh. Is this a TV variety show or something?
違うんだ。あれはユードがいたずらして今なら誰も入ってないって言うからドアを開けたら、それに慌てて目をつぶったから何も見てない。本当だぞ。
Yeah. So don't try and defend yourself. Honestly, if I had any respect for you, man, I would have lost it right now. Do you have any idea what the hell I went through after that? Just remembering it terrified me. Wait, no!
それが一体何だって言うんだ。
わかりませんか？今のが私の能力です。
え？
他人の口にした言葉が嘘か真実かわかる。それが私の能力なんです。
She could tell someone was lying? And then I finally realized the way Omura had acted and the things she had said.
言葉に出してもらってもいいですか？
Was that what that was about?
彼女の言ってること本当かな？
いや、ホットリーディングやコールドリーディングって可能性もあるし。
And it's definitely got cold reading from what I've heard.
ホットリーディング？
つまり事前に調査してって 後で自分で調べろ。
ああ、もういい。面倒だ。
Oh, I see. Hot reading is when you prepare for it, while cold reading is when you're saying, I'm hearing a name, something beginning with a ba, ga, ta. You know, something like that. Miss Sally looked annoyed and bored as she watched our conversation.
あれを見せてやる。それが一番早い。
あれですか？こんなところで？
Yes, just flash it out, no one will care.
多分、宮代以外には見えないはずだ。
そうかもしれません。けど。
Everyone looked towards the ground. Show me something? Wait, what's she gonna show me? You nodded reluctantly and then suddenly stood up in front of me.
宮代先輩。
何？
よく見ててください。
And she lifted up her skirt. Oh no, no, that's not what happened. Hmm? Well, you're going to show me, I almost asked, but then I stopped. Suddenly, she stretched her right hand out to her side and inhaled slowly. It seemed to draw something out of the air. Just sat there, astonished, she pulled something impossible out of the empty air. It was warped yet elegant, ugly yet fascinating. It was inorganic and organic at the same time. It was as if it contained every shape in the world. It was a...
Ken?
An anime sword? The hell? Wasn't that the same thing Kurosawa had in her apartment? The shape was different, but it was the same terrible feeling to it. But Omura had pulled it out of the thin air.
どうやったんだ?
Omura looked unhappy as she saw my shock.
やっぱり見えるんですね。何の話？タク。
Did you want a big fuck off
剣っ
sword?
てなんだよ。
見えないのか？二人とも。
Suiko and Ito both shook their heads.
そんなバカな。
Maybe that's the dice sword. It was huge, how could they not see it? I quickly looked around the room. But no one else, not the customers or the employees, was looking at the thing. No, they couldn't see it.
これで決まりだな。
どういうことなんですか、これ。
今、有村ひなえが手にしているもの。それが能力者の証だ。ディソードと呼ばれている。
Ah, thought so.
ディソード？
I'd heard her use that word before. I didn't realize that she was talking about this though.
その状態のディソードは能力者にしか目視できない。つまりそれが見えるお前は間違いなく能力者ということだよ。
Misao's cold voice dropped even lower than usual.
でも僕、そんな能力なんて本当に使った覚えもないし。
でも事実だ。
I couldn't believe it. So much was going through my head that I couldn't think. So the D-sword again, Uma fiddling with it and snorted.
まあ、同じギガロマニアックス同士、もう少し仲良くしときますかね、先輩。
Gigalomaniacs? Sounds like... Sounds like a woman that's addicted to gigolos.
ギガロマニアックス？
I remember Kurosawa using that word before too.
我々は能力者のことをそう呼んでいる。ギガロマニアックスと。
Oh, that makes sense.
呼び方なんかどうでもいいです。それよりやっぱり信じられません。僕のサイコキネシスとかそんなの非科学的です。
Psst. No, I'd say it's pretty scientific considering what we've seen.
ああ。サイコキネシスというのは、お前がイメージしやすいようにそう言っただけだ。実際はもっと科学的な概念が存在する。
Hmm?
科学的？
Yes, sir. Interesting. Sort of skeptically. Scientific? That?
ああ、無理ですよ、久野里さん。説明とかしてもさっぱりわかんないと思います。ちなみに、私は一つも理解できてません。
Hmm.
お前と一緒にすんな。僕はこれでも。
はいはい。
Damn it, she was pissing me off.
理解などしなくていい。ただ、最低限のことだけは覚えておけ。ギガロマニアックスの能力をカートゥーンに登場するような超能力と同じように使うな。そんな安易なものでも愉快なものでもない。
In other words, don't use it like a big anime. Got it.
何が違うって言うんです？
ギガロマニアックスの能力とは、簡単に言えば自らの妄想を現実に変換する力だ。
妄想を現実に変換？
Hmm? What was she talking about? That wasn't scientific at all.
ディラックの海という言葉を、まあ知らないだろうな。
I've heard of
ディ
it.
ラックの海。
We started to fidget on the sofa. She probably couldn't follow what we were talking about at all, but she could tell that I was nervous.
確か量子力学の中の概念ですよね。
ほう、驚いたな。一階の高校生が知っているとは。
Well, of course I know it, I'm a right-sider. For some reason, a lot of people on the Japanese internet loved relative theory and quantum mechanics. Yeah. Shrinner's cat, for example, had been discussed so many times by now that it was considered an embarrassment to even bring up. So I knew a little.
真空を負のエネルギーに満たされた空間だと定義するんですよね。で、そこをディラックの海って呼ぶ。
I didn't know that.
ああ、そうだ。ディラックの海はマイナスエネルギーに満ちた世界ということになる。
So I looked at Uma's hands as she held the D-sword. Then Uma smiled a little wickedly.
そのなんとかの海とこの剣を使って妄想を現実にできるんですよ。リアルブートっていうらしいですけどね。
リアルブート。
ディソードは剣の形をしているが、実はただの武器じゃない。ディラックの海に干渉し、現実との間のパイプとなる端末だ。ギガロマニアックスがその端末を用いると、本来現実空間の中に存在できないはずの負のエネルギーを引き出すことができる。するとホールセオリーによるペアクリエーションで粒子と反粒子が生まれる。それがエラーとなって他人の脳のデッドスポットに影響を与えるんだ。
脳のデッドスポット？
Uma seems to only half understand this stuff herself, but I'm completely lost at this point.
デッドスポットというのは人間の脳における視覚野の視覚だよ。
Ah!
そこに影響を与えられるということは、つまり自分の妄想をそこへ送り込み、妄想通りのものを相手に見せられるということだ。
I see.
しかも相手にとってそれは完全な現実として認識される。
Like we've seen so far.
でも そんなのただの幻覚じゃないですか。催眠術と同じですよ。
That's very different from hypnosis. Just like what happened to that chap who cut his arm and everyone else.
催眠術？そうか。じゃあその妄想を自分の周りの人間全員がリアルな現実だと共通認識してしまったらどうだ？
Exactly.
共通認識？
そうだ。さらにそれが渋谷中の人間の共通認識になったら、そしてその共通認識が東京中の人間、日本中の人間、果ては世界中の人間にまで広がっていったとしたら、一体誰がそれを現実じゃないと否定できるんだ？
Wait a minute. Does that mean the earthquake was...
それは。
そうしたら妄想はすでに作り事でも幻覚でもなくなる。紛れもない現実と化すんだよ。だからそれはリアルブートと呼ばれている。
そんなバカな。だってそんなことで現実がねじ曲げられるなんて。
I rub my head with my fingers trying to make sense of all this.
仮にいいですか。仮にですよ。僕がそのギガロマニアックスだったとして。だけど閉まってるドアの鍵を開けるとか、そんな風に妄想が物理現象にまで影響を与えるなんて不可能ですよ。
私たち含め研究者たちも当初はそう考え楽観視していた。だがそんな甘いものじゃなかったんだ。
え？
物理現象すらねじ曲げるんだよ。ギガロマニアックスの妄想とそれによって共通認識化された現実は。だからこそそれはこの上なく危険なんだ。
I don't remember a sword in the back at Kunasato. I remember was still smiling and she held the sword in front of me. I couldn't tell if the light it gave off was holy or evil, but for a moment it was so beautiful that I shivered. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. Bloody hell. That was a lot to take in today, wasn't it? Well, I know exactly what I'm going to call the stream Gigalomaniacs. Anyway, I wish you all a good night and have a good time. Good night.